Hello everybody, it's Stella from New Hope Wellbeing and we are back with another video. I hope everybody's been having a great week so far and continue to have a great week. Today we are going to be discussing the Titan god of heavenly light, Hyperion. He was one of the sons of Uranus and Gaia, and the father of the lights of heaven. Eos, goddess of the dawn, Helios, god of the sun, and Selene, goddess of the moon, were all of his siblings. His wife was Thea, lady of the ether, the shining blue of the sky. Hyperion's name means watcher from above, or he who goes above. He was one of the four Titan brothers who conspired with Kronos to castrate and depose their father, and is posted as one of the four corners of the world. So as we discussed, they seized hold of their father and held him while Kronos castrated him with a sickle. So in these myths, these four Titans personify the great pillars holding heaven and earth apart, or the entire cosmos aloft, described in the Near Eastern cosmologies. As the father of sun and dawn, Hyperion was regarded as the Titan of the pillar of the east. His brothers presided respectively over north, south, and west. The Titans were then eventually deposed by Zeus, and who cast them into the pit of Tartarus. Hesiod describes this as a void located beneath the foundation of all, where earth, sea, and sky have their roots. Here the Titans shift in the cosmological terms from being holders of heaven to bearers of the entire cosmos. So it's at this point it shifts. But we'll go into this a bit more in detail when we do actually cover that particular myth of when the Titans are brought down by the Olympians. So in Greek mythology, the gods and Titans danced in eternal tales. The relationship between Hyperion and Thea shone particularly bright. Thea, his sister and divine consort, was not just another Titaness. She embodied sight and clear blue sky, making her the perfect counterpart to Hyperion, the Titan of light. Their union was a harmonious melding of light and vision. So from their ethereal bond emerged deities that would etch their names into the annals of mythology. Helios, the ever-shining sun. Oh, sorry, so the ones I said above were actually their children, so sorry. Helios, the ever-shining sun, Selene, the moon, and guardian of the night, Eos, the goddess of the dawn. These offspring were not just products of their union, but symbols of their profound love. Each child, in their own right, carried forth the legacy of both their parents, ensuring that their tales of love, light, and vision could be sung throughout the generations. The relationship between Hyperion and Thea was more than just a romantic alliance. It was a partnership of purpose and destiny. Together, they illuminated the heavens and the earth, and their combined radiance guided mortals and immortals alike. Their love story intertwined with duty and destiny, serving as a testament to the power of unity, reminding us of the wonders that can emerge when two luminous entities join forces. From the union, obviously they had their offspring, who embodied the sun, the moon, the dawn, and all of these played pivotal roles in daily lives. So then in turn their children's tales were then intertwined with that of their father's legacy, and shone a light on the intricate dance of day and night, sun and moon, dawn and dusk. Hyperion's worship, though not as widespread as that of later on the Olympians, was still very integral. Devotees would gather during significant celestial events such as the solstices or the eclipses, offering prayers and seeking his blessings. These gatherings were characterized by hymns sung in his honor, dances that mimicked the play of light and shadow, and rituals that celebrated the balance he brought to the cosmos. Now, as does happen, gods are often trumped by other gods as that goes on. So Hyperion was replaced by his son Helios. The two were closely connected. Helios as the sun god had a much more active cult among the ancient Greeks. I did find this passage of a myth from Hesiod's Theogony. It says, Gaia lay with Ouranos, and bare deep swirling Oceanus, Chios and Krios, and Hyperion and Apetios, Thea and Rhea, Themis and Mnemosyne, sorry, I got that completely wrong, and gold-crowned Phoebe and lovely Thetis. After that was born Kronos, the wily youngest and most terrible of her children, and he hated his lusty sire, and he used to hide them all. So basically, yeah. So then it goes on to describe the taking down of the primordials by Kronos and his brothers, which we've covered that one off many a time. But then I did find this one also from Hesiod's Theogony, and it says, and Thea was subject in love to Hyperion, and bare great Helios and clear Selene and Eos. So that's just a little bit about him. It was nice to find a bit more of a description about how his cult worshipped him, and that is what they were called back then. It was the cult of, cult of Athena, the cult of Zeus, the cult of Isis from Egypt. So it's a bit nicer to find something that had a little bit more meat to how his worship was practiced. I hope everybody has a great rest of the week and weekend, and we will be back next week with some more videos. Until then, bye!